I'm not lying. Are you going to believe me?
I'm sorry?
You've got to believe what I'm going to say, right?
Yeah?
I just turned 15.
Who turned 15?
I just did.
You just did? Okay, that's cool. But you would be then. Well, just to let you know, my supervisor might be listening in just to check my work. Would that be okay?
Sure.
Okay.
But is he going to say happy
Questions
birthday?
about overseas travel in the last 3 months.
Sorry?
Have you returned from any overseas trip at all?
Yes.
Okay, and how many trips have you returned from since the 19th of December?
19th of December, fast heaps ago. Like 2.
2? Okay. So in the last 4 weeks, have you returned from any overnight trips in Australia from a place at least 40 kilometers away from home?
Yes.
Okay, and how many overnight trips have you returned from?
I went for 1.
Yeah? Okay, so in the last week only, have you traveled a distance of at least 50 kilometers in total and were away from home for at least 4 hours but did not stay the night?
You have no idea how far I just travelled last week. Do you want to know?
Yeah?
I travelled, get this, I packed my bags
Yep.
and I went to the moon.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah?
I packed my bags
Yep.
and I went to the moon.
Oh, okay, so are you serious about this survey? Do you really want would you really be willing to help us?
Deadly serious. Can you hear my voice? It's deadly. Deadly serious.
Okay, so in the last week have you traveled a distance of at least 50 kilometers in total and were away from home for at least 4 hours but did not stay the night?
I just mentioned what I just did. I went to the moon and
Okay,
I'm a little bit short,
I really
over
don't want to waste
50
your time, and
kilometers.
I certainly don't want you to waste mine. So if you don't really want to help with the survey, you can just say so.
I'm being very serious here. I'm trying to tell you an answer and you're making fun of me.
Okay, so you went to the moon.
Yes. You writing that down?
Yep.
Alright. Now what else do you want to ask me about the moon?
Okay. Okay, so, would you like to speak about your travel patterns
Yes.
in the last 3 months?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So to go to the moon I had to go through a very strict regime. A lot of training because as you know, or you may not know, and if you don't know I'll tell you right now, so listen.
Okay.
The gravity is a little bit different on the moon.
Yep.
It's actually, you're lighter than what you are on Earth.
Yep.
So you have to train yourself because you think maybe, oh, I can jump like 3 times higher, that's going to be a good thing, but it gets to you. It actually affects you mentally.
Yep.
Because like I come back to Earth, right? Seriously. I was walking down to the shops today
Yep.
and I tried to jump over a car.
Okay.
And I couldn't. Like I thought, like in my head, I thought I could jump over a car. But you know what happened?
Yep.
I fell and the alarm went off.
Okay, so it was a dream.
No, actually like down the road right now.
Okay. So, would you like to proceed with the survey still?
Yeah, next question. Let's go. Hit it.
Okay. So you mentioned an overnight trip in the last month. Starting with the most recent one, where did you go for that one?
Are you being silly now?
Sorry?
Why are you being silly for? I just answered the question.
No, we were talking about a day trip just now.
Alright.
So this is an overnight one that you mentioned?
Alright.
Okay, so where did you go for the most recent overnight one?
I went to WA, Western Australia.
Okay, so where in WA? Which suburb or town?
Perth.
Perth? Okay.
Do you want to know how I got there?
We'll get there. Okay, so what was the main purpose of that trip?
Business, but also some pleasure.
Pleasure?
It was business mainly
Yeah?
because I had to pay her, but
Okay.
then there was some pleasure.
Okay, so, and you are 15?
Yes.
Okay. Would you just hang on for a minute? Okay, hang on. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, cool. So, so what was the main purpose of this trip again? Business?
It was business,
Yeah?
but with some pleasure.
Okay, so I just put it as business then?
Alright, but you can't
Okay.
do half-half?
Yep, and did did you return on a weekend or weekday?
Weekday.
Weekday, and what day did you come back?
On the Wednesday.
Wednesday, so would that have been the, let's see, the 18th, the 11th, 4th of March, or the 25th of February?
That was the 11th of March.
11th of March, okay.
At roughly
And how many nights were you away from
8:36
home?
a.m. How long was I away for?
Yes? How many nights?
I was there for about 3 days.
3 days, okay, so that's 2 nights. And did you stay in Perth for all 2 nights?
Yes, I did. Wasn't very... never mind, I actually don't want to bring it up. It's a bit sensitive topic. Sensitive topic. Don't bring it up, alright? Don't ask me.
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you very well. What did you say?
Said, never mind, don't worry about it, pass.
Okay, so how did you get to Perth?
I was going to tell you this before, but you told me to wait. But now you want to know. It's a bit... I mean, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Alright, I ran.
Okay, I think you're not really serious about the survey. I think that's all the questions we have for you tonight. Thanks anyway for your time. Yep, you have a good evening. Thanks, bye.
That's not very nice.
Yo, 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 yo.